Hey guys, it's me Tony, and I'm back with a new update on the Real Housewives of Atlanta drama. Make sure you subscribe and like this video so you can stay updated. We are doing our own investigation around here, okay? We are pulling all the facts. I know Bravo said they did one, but we're doing one too. And it seems like there's been double confirmation that Kenya Moore exposed Brit Eady's photos when she was underage. Now let's get into it. Like and subscribe. So, do you guys remember that Porsha Williams started her own YouTube channel and she was dropping all the news that she had about Kenya and Brit on the show? Basically, things that we had seen, and she was just confirming, like, yeah, this happened just the way you guys saw it. But Porsha added that Kenya got the nude information as far as Brit Eady's nude photos from a housewife that is currently on the show. And remember, Kenya was pissed off because she got down in the comments and she was like, no one on the show gave me anything. Stop using my situation for clickbait, because Kenya feels like Porsha's trying to gain subscribers and views by talking about her and Brit Eady. Now, Porsha responded and said, that's a lie. We talk day and night. I personally went to the network, yada, 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 and I fought for you until you showed her underage explicit photos. Let me emphasize that, like, underage explicit pics. Porsha literally just put it out there that Kenya Moore exposed child pee, and you guys know what that means. Child corn, underage footage of a minor in explicit activity. So it was bad enough that Kenya is going down for exposing someone revenge pee, but that put a whole nother crime on it by saying it's child pee, okay? Now, at first, you know how it is with Porsha. Sometimes she gets her information wrong. I don't want to say she's lying all the time, but maybe she's just not that good at getting her information. But it seems like Porsha might have been correct, because Brit says out of her own mouth months before Porsha even dropped that YouTube video, in her private confessional, she opens up and shares that when she was a teenager, she was giving her boyfriend fellatio and she allowed him to record her doing it. This is when she was a teenager. Check it out. I added the clip. You guys watch for yourselves.
What's crazy about everything is it's just like when I was young, I made mistakes like any other teenagers. I've had 2 incidents in my life that I wasn't the most proud of. I let my boyfriend film me giving oral as a teenager. And in my early 20s, I tried webcam. I can own that, and I could say
And that could definitely show us why Brit and Porsha have gotten significantly closer lately. If you guys remember, they definitely seemed like they weren't really going to be getting along when the season was starting to film. We had heard news about who didn't like who, but these two are definitely close now. I mean, they're so close, they're starting to look alike to me. But maybe Porsha really sympathizes for Brit, having her underage photos shown allegedly. But you see clearly Brit is saying out of her own mouth that those photos were underage. And we all remember people were saying that those photos that Kenya showed at her salon was of Brit giving fellatio. And the only footage Brit says that she did was when she was a teenager giving fellatio. She also did webcam, but that's like when you're by yourself recording yourself. But her giving fellatio was when she was a teenager. So if Kenya Moore did expose these photos, she's in a lot more trouble than we all may think. And I think it's best for Kenya's sake to just lay low and probably apologize to Brit so it doesn't blow over, because I would hate to see things get even worse where these two have to end up going to court. At this point, this show might as well be the Real Housewives of Liars, because Brit Eady just said in a recent Watch What Happens interview that Shamia is a good liar. Now, I've never heard Shamia to be a liar before, but we have seen Brit lie before. We've seen all the other ladies lie pretty much that have been on the show more than once. So if Shamia is a liar, that would be kind of shocking to me because she seems pretty nice, but then again, that is the theme around here, so who knows? But y'all let me know how you guys feel about it. Are y'all team Brit or are you team Kenya or are you team both are wrong? In my opinion, I'm team both are wrong, but I'm also like, Brit, you did start it. It just would have never happened more than likely if you didn't do this. And I'm not saying it's okay for her to do it because you did this. I'm just saying, like, one happened first, but let me know what you guys think. Okay, let's keep it respectful in the comments. I don't want anyone arguing. We can have different views and opinions. I just feel that we have to have morals to a degree. Okay, it's never okay to threaten someone's life or imply a threat, but it's also not okay to expose and shame someone for their intimate life. It's not right, guys. So let me know what you guys think, and I will be keeping more updates with you guys. Y'all be safe. Bye.